then better. Hello, welcome back to the garage. Yeah, get onto that in a minute. As you've seen by the end of the last video, snapped spoke. It's 2 days later. Will has returned. Dropped it off on Saturday. Yeah, that was Friday when I snapped it. Yes. I'd totally forgotten that when you get wheels off Hunt, they send you spare spokes. So that's been dropped off. Job done. Going back on the bike. However, that's got nothing to do with this video. The bloody heating's just come on. Well, that's a distraction I didn't want. Anyway, the weather at the moment, it is a bit crap, isn't it? It's on, off, windy. The deluges we've been having recently have been somewhat horrific. And I have been badgered constantly by people, mostly you, Russ, thanks, to get myself on Zwift to race. Now, as you know, I'm a big fan of Zwift. Use it throughout the winter. I get a lot of gains throughout the winter. Touched it once, really, since March, something like that. If I find out, I'll put it here. I probably can't be asked, so ignore that. But, as you know, my future changing is training. Racing would actually be a decent way to get my power numbers up. I need to start somewhere. Today is September the 1st. I understand that I am behind schedule with stuff. You're a couple of weeks behind me at the moment. I understand this is going out, 2 weeks after recording? Sorry, I've just had so much to do. It's just difficult to keep up at the moment. It's a fact of life. So, I'm going to get Zwift fired up. In fact, I'm going to probably get the other laptop out because I'm going to record the screen as well. First thing I'm going to do is get myself on, probably do an FTP test, which I really don't want to do. I'm not fresh. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to know what's going on with that. But it's September the 1st. For me, in my head, post-challenge, that was always going to be September, we start for next year. And probably the year after. With regards to training. The weight, I don't want to talk about that at the moment. It's not coming down. But I've got to switch my head into training mode. I've got to switch my head into winter mode. I've got to get my head in the game. But before I do anything, this is an absolute bottom site. Since I came back from the challenge, I have still not sorted out. So I'm going to quickly go through that. And then, next time you see me, I'll probably be on Zwift regretting life. Right, hello. How does this feel? That's too high. Is it? A little bit. I'll have to do a little bit of tweaking before this fat mess gets on. It does the ramp test. We'll have a warm up first though. Right, okay, let's choose. Hopefully we're working now. I've adjusted everything on the bike. I don't think it's right still. FTP ramp test. I'm not ready for this. Right. That's how this fat mess with no legs gets on. Here we go. Let's begin. 100 watts. I want to know why it's not getting more resistive. That is, there we go. Gonna have to move you so you're closer. I can't keep getting out the saddle to operate the camera. Okay, I'm in 200 watt range now. Normal riding range at the moment. But it'll ramp up quickly. I'm starting to build it up now to the 240. Something I should be used to. Not. Quads are aching before I've even really properly begun. It's not good. Okay, into 300 now. Just coming out of zone 2. Feels like more. Oh! Come on. Come on. Ah, ah, ah. The bike's doing all sorts of weird stuff. It's been super resistant and then off. It's weird. What is it doing? Something's happening. I don't understand it. Just what bike's going on and off. I'm not doing this again. Bingo. Wow, that's pure. That's pure. 278 watts. That's shocking. That's 50 down on my best. That's very pure indeed. Very pure. Oh, Jesus, that's awful. I've got stuff to do with this. Something's going on with the watt bike. Might be ERG mode, might be something else. I do not know. I'm going to have a look through and see what's going on. But for now, that's shonky, very shonky. Right, as I'm so annoyed with that, now I've cooled down and vented my frustration. ERG mode and all that lummox, yeah, hate it. I'm going to go and do climb of the week. I'm going to go and climb up Jetty Gorge just because I've got a mountain to climb, guys. Absolute mountain. Oh, okay. Okay, so what I can't make out is how that's so low. Considering everything I'm doing outside, I'm getting PBs on. I'm convinced again, like last year, it's the watt bike, which is massively, massively out of calibration. It just doesn't seem correct. I'm holding power down for a decent amount of time outside, and on the hills, on the flats, everything. It's just not translating into this. But again, there's a mental side to it as well. So yeah, I've got a lot to do. A very, very lot to do. Yes, it's going to be a long slog on winter, but again, it just means I've got a lot of sweating to do in here. And I will. It's actually made me more determined to get more done. Sorry, I'm sweating everywhere. It's still warm outside. Anyway, right. That's me. A very disappointed Scott. I'll see you on the next ride, whatever that might be. Love you lots.